As advisors of the senior class, we're pleased that so many of you are here this evening. Keep in mind that 100% of the proceeds from tonight's competition goes to the scholarship fund in memory of Kevin Callan. For those of you who don't attend Clarence High School, Kevin was a terrific young man who died tragically in a car accident with his brother and his dad and his cousin about 2.5 years ago. He would have graduated this year with the class of 2002. I spoke with Sue Callan, Kevin's mother, earlier today, and she's just thrilled that we're having this event tonight. She just thinks it's just a great way of remembering Kevin in a very positive way. So let's keep that in mind and just kind of celebrate this evening. And in that vein, please remember that whatever reaction you have tonight should be respectful. This is all done in good humor, and it is all done well, just let me say this. Don't make me go to the library and get Mr. Gentile out of his grad class that he's teaching. And now, your hosts for this evening. Ever beautiful Miss Beth Braun and the ever beautiful Mr. Lou Patel.
Of course, this is home to the #1 men's competition in Western New York. And I'd like to say, it's also good to see Miss Brown out of her phys ed clothes this evening.
Okay, this evening tonight we'd like to introduce our judges. Assistant Principal, Mr. White. Mrs. Rook. Our guest judges, Amy Ward from Sacred Heart, Greg Williams from St. Joe's, and Brian Georgia from St. Joe's.
Recognize our official score tabulators of the Mr. Clarence contest, world famous mathematicians, Mrs. Bart and Miss Crotty.
Is Chris Miano, age 17, escorted by Sarah Fragoli.
Chris has plans next year to be a pro mud wrestler. His favorite color is tickle me pink, and his favorite subject is Mr. Kyle's liberal propaganda class 101.
Is Jack DeMitt, age 18, and his horse sport is Liz Andre.
Jack is a member of the section receive his mint chocolate chip because he feels he is so minty.
Our next contestant this evening is Joe Stelrick.
Joe Stelrick is also a member of the Symphonic Band, the varsity football team, and his greatest accomplishment is meeting his escort, Jamie.
Our next contestant is Alice Winowitz, age 17, and escorted by
Big Al is a member of the boys varsity soccer team. His awards and honors have been World's Sexiest Man and Best Dressed, and his zodiac sign is Leo.
Our next contestant is Rob Booth, age
Rob Booth recently won the Chris Farley Lookalike Contest and is in the Drama Club.
Thank you, Rob. Our next contestant is Mark Rizzo, age 17. He is escorted by Kelly Bassinet.
Mark is very proud of his first place spelling bee finalist in first grade, and he really likes the color periwinkle blue. 3 words to describe Mark are sharp-dressed man.
Our next contestant is Acer, and his escort this evening is Cadence Hurley.
Dave plans to go to college next year, and he likes to become a cook. His favorite animal is the polar bear, and he likes long walks on the beach.
Our next contestant, Frank Fabiano, age 17, is escorted by Tina Gagliardi.
Frank has recently become Italian Male of the Year. His favorite school subject is gym because he's an all-star. That's Gazette, that was fun. And also, the 3 best words to describe Frank are funky, hunky, and chunky.
And our last introduction of the evening is Vivi Fabiano, escorted by Molly McCarthy.
Vinny is the prep player of the year. Plans for next year are I'm going to college, baby. And his favorite school subject is early release. and Amber Wetzler.
Study of girls.
Rob Booth and Brianna Server.
Brad's plans for next year, NCC for theater. He's well on his way. Brad will
We have Mark Rizzo and Kelly Bazinet.
subject is photography. Favorite ice cream or ice cream best describe him? Cookies and cream. I don't like ice cream. Of class. Greatest accomplishment, Keystone, Texas.
Dave Zurich and Candace Heine. Next up, Frank Fabiano and Tina Gagliardi.
Favorite color is baby blue. Favorite activity, chilling with my peeps. Greatest accomplishment, varsity football defensive player of the year.
And finally, Vinny Fabiano and Molly McCarthy. Very tough question. Okay, first person up, we start at the top of the order again. What we're going to do is ask each contestant one question. They'll be able to give a short answer on each of those questions, and once again, the quality, not the quantity of the question or the answer, will be rated by our fabulous tabulators down there.
Okay, Mr. Vitale, take your right hand.
All right, Chris Miano, why don't you come on out?
Okay, Chris, pick one of your questions. Okay, the title of Mr. Clarence carries with it a great deal of responsibility. As an ambassador for the high school, what would you say are the best parts of being part of the CHS student body?
The women.
Short and sweet, Mr. Vitale. Okay, our next is Jack DeMint and Liz Hargrave.
Okay, Jack. A group of visitors from another school are visiting Clarence High School. You have been assigned the job of planning their lunch menu during their visit. However, you must choose food prepared in our cafeteria. What would you serve?
Well, the food in our cafeteria is superb, so let me think here. Well, that macaroni and cheese we have, that's outstanding. And those cheeseburgers, the way they prepare those, you know, they come out with cheese and they're all juicy, and I don't really think they put them on a fry. I think they kind of like deep fry them or something. And then I think I'd give them a hearty side. That soup is always delicious too. It's just, hearty is all can be said. And I'd top it off with some of those nice cookies we have, and maybe some of those cut carrots. There, those are, so that's what I'm saying.
Thank you very much, Jack.
Max Kylo
interested, come on out.
Okay, Kyle, your question is, Valentine's Day is Thursday. You are flat broke and still don't have anything for your girlfriend. What creative and romantic way do you express your love with no money?
I'd shave her name in my chest hair.
Yes, Kyle, thank you very much. Okay, our next contestant, Arjun Krasinski.
All right, RJ, you better think hard about this one, and the answer better be correct. You and your guidance counselor are scheduling classes for next year. You have room to fit either a phys ed class or symphonic band. Which would you choose and why?
Depends, who's the teacher?
I'm the teacher. I'm your teacher, symphonic band, RJ.
Then probably definitely phys ed then. Let's just say you don't want to see me in the morning.
Thank you, RJ. No points. Next up, Joe Sterrett.
Okay, Joe, your question is this. Your biology class is visiting the zoo. Choose your favorite zoo animal and do your best imitation. Note, Mr. Marshall is not considered a zoo animal.
I'm gonna have to say, hyena.
Very well done, Joe. Thank you very much.
All right, Al. Explain to the audience the difference between a class meeting run by Mr. Gentile and a class meeting run by any other principal in the world. Well, you did not graduate yet.
Alright. Mr. Gentile, you always gotta be number one. Clarence is always number one. Any other school? They just want to be as good as Clarence. That's about it. That's it.
That's it? Thank you, Al. Rob Booth.
Silent, Rob. Silent. Okay, Rob, I think this question is just for you. If you could be any candy bar in the world, what would you be and why?
They're all my favorite.
That's what I figured.
I want your name. Hey, I don't know. Three Musketeers, ate enough of those. Some Fast bars, Kit Kat bars,
Well, why?
Snickers, Hershey bars. I'll move away now. Like,
Thank you very much, Rob. Our next contestant, Mark Rizzo.
Okay, Mark. It's homecoming week at Clarence High School. Your English teacher will give you extra credit if you make a Go Devils cheer. You want that extra credit, so let's see it. No extra credit.
Tough, Mr. Rizzo. Tough question.
Dave Zurich.
about the Mr. Clarence contest. You simply haven't been able to sleep at night. Your mommy tells you she will get you any Sesame Street stuffed animal to help you sleep. Which one would you choose and why?
Oh, the Tickle Me Elmo.
And why?
Because he's as cute and as cuddly as me.
Okay, Frank. Today was Patriotic Day at CHS. Everybody wore red, white, and blue. We'd like to choose your favorite patriotic song and sing it for us in its entirety.
Why don't you give him started?
Star Spangled.
Oh, say, can you see? I'm done early lunch. What's up, proud at the twilight last evening? I'm sorry.
I think that's good. And for the last contestant with the question and answer session, Vinny Fabiano.
Hey, Vinny, congratulations. You have just won $1 million in the lottery. What are you going to do with all that money?
I'll probably buy a new dress.
You're a little tight, huh?
And I need some new shoes and maybe a new girdle. World peace.